Good day, welcome to Words of Wisdom, to my channel, where I, through channeling my wonderful, fantastic spirit team, are able to give some really good guidance, hopefully to those that I ask can find me. Find my channel, find me, find the message, to hear the message in some way, because right now there is a huge awakening. There's a lot of transformation around. The energy is very strong. And those of us that are on the spiritual journey, which is probably why you're watching things like this, know, deep down soul knowing, that we are meant for more. We are here for a purpose, and the world has got to change. This world is no longer sustainable, and some people in this world have to change, and transformation is one of the biggest keys that is all about at the minute. So we are looking now at these new rebirth, new beginning. And it's very important for us to be able to, as a network, as a collective, help each other, support each other. And if my words in any way help you, then I am very grateful to be able to share this with you. Because whatever information I'm getting, it really is helping me on my journey. And I love to share that with you. So today, on this beautiful, glorious Monday, the beginning of a week, once again, my voice is here for you. It's all about the new chapter. It's all about the new adventures, the new. So we're going to talk transformation and rebirth. It's going to be on the table. I'm very sure about it. We are going to do a transform and rebirth spell. And we are going to use our Akashic Tarot cards today, alongside our Spirit Song Tarot, as well as our High Vibration. And I'm being called to pull the High Vibration book, Raise Your Vibration book. And I'm being told just to open the book and let's see what the message would be today. Vibe 66. Very good. And sixes are all about, oh, I can't see. Yes, reflection, change, that type of thing. Rebirth. Beautiful. It's calling back your power. So coming center, coming back to you. It's the Gaia gateway activation. And Gaia, Mother Gaia, is all about nature, earth, grounding. And in actual fact, the first ritual I was going to talk today was a grounding ritual, so I think we might have to do both, but anyway, we'll see. So you have a divine right to be here. You have spent lifetimes upon lifetimes preparing for where you are today. Every lesson, every challenge, every wound that you have healed has led you to this point. You could have chosen to live your life without thought and awareness. What did I say? Some people do, but you didn't. You chose to answer the call to connect to something greater. You chose to remember your true self. This is amazing. Just by choosing to live from the highest vibration possible, you have given your life meaning. Just by being on this planet, you have made it a safer, brighter, and more loving place to be. During your journey to this moment, you have faced challenges, experienced fear, and endured loss. During those moments of darkness, there's a good chance that you have left small fragments of your soul behind. Oh, yes. Or lost sight of yourself and felt your power being stripped from you. All of this can be called back. The Gaia Gateway is the portal to the Earth's primeval consciousness. When we call back all the fragments of ourselves from this lifetime and the many lifetimes before, we give permission for our Gaia Gateway to be activated. And when we do so, we know that we have every right to be here. Vibe of the day. Thank you, Great Mother Earth, for holding sacred space for me to reclaim the lost parts of myself. I call back the fragments of my soul that I have left behind in this lifetime and any other lifetimes I have lived. I reclaim what is truly mine. My soul is whole. The earth is my home, and so it is. How brilliant is that? Vibe 66. I'm going to hold it there because we might have to refer to it, I'm being told. So, our calendar message today: live well and meet people slowly. And on the back is every rose has its thorn. So there's something here this next week, whatever, we're beginning of the week, we're going to ask Spirit for our guidance for this week. We're having a guidance. We're at the Gaia gateway, the Gaia portal. And a couple of readers I've been listening to have been talking about the fact that we are at this portal right now. But it's all about really centering ourselves, staying, doing our inner work, staying in our lane, doing that type of thing. And actually, this was the card that came out of this deck we're going to pull later this morning. Come home to your body. This energy is coming in, but let it come to you. You stay centered and balanced. Okay? So this is a very strong message. So, transform and birth, here we go. From the ashes and the dust, arise and change, I trust. Spirit of the phoenix bright, lead from the dark to the light. As the moon renews, so shall I. Transformation take me high. From the old to the new, from the night to the day, shed my skin, always decay, cycle turn from full to new, reveal the path my spirit flew. Fire burn and water flow, through the change let me grow. Earth ground me, air lift me, high through transformation and I will fly. Rebirth comes with every breath, embrace the new, released to death, with open arms. The new I greet, where unhealed I am complete. By the power of elements I open up to change and unlock the door. As I will it, so shall it be. This is my will, I am set free. Blessed be. Very strong words. That was a really strong, almost a grounding, and I don't need to read that grounding ritual. It was a very strong spell today. I really felt that one. All right. So here we go. Let us ask. And funny, I had this 111. So we are being protected by Spirit in this red carnelian. This is all about root chakra, about grounding anyway. And this was on top of my beautiful Akashic record cards. So we are going to get a very nice little bit of guidance, I believe, I feel right now from Spirit. And it's for Monday. It's for the beginning of the week. It's for the next stage of our journey. Whatever is going to come out now, we would like this guidance, this help, always. We are grateful for it, always. You know, the guidance is there to transform us, to take us to our next stage, take us onto the next stepping stone, to take us across that bridge. We're in a portal right now. This portal is very important. Okay, and it's important as well to recognize the color green, which I'm wearing today. And we've got green again on our Akashic tarots here. And green is very much about earth. It's about nature. It's about healing. It's about your heart chakra. Okay, all right, so beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Let's ask Spirit for some guidance then, please, today on the magic table. If you could please, Spirit, give us some real nice guidance for Monday, 25th of August. Wow. There's a date for you in case you see this in a year's time on YouTube. It is change. We have had the black moon, the new moon, in case you do see this in a year's time. And it is very big transformation energy right now. And as I said to you, a lot of people are having this awakening, this change. And it's not just about spiritualism. It's also about health. It's about wellness. You know, there's the three pillars of us, the mental, mind, body, and soul. So mental health is just as important today as physical health and emotional health. And spiritualism help with all of that. And that's why we love to go on this journey. And it's not easy because it is about an awakening. It's about something you're doing very different. All right, so let's have a look. Oh, that's beautiful. Underneath, they told me to turn over, so I'm going to keep that one. Right, So we've got caught in the ruins. Okay, now this is a card of being entrapped, being trapped by something. It could be your thoughts, it could be your physical situation, it could be an emotional attachment, it could be anything like that, but it's sort of, you know, these two people are sitting behind the bars and they are stuck. There's no roof on this, you know, but in their minds, in their bodies, they're feeling that trapped. Now, this can also, I'm hearing, this is also can depict this fact that right now, because of transformation, because of the energy shifting, it was interesting how I said, wait for the energy to come to you. Just remain patient. And that's almost like these guys. They're sitting there being quite patient behind this. So you might think right now, well, there's nothing happening. I've been trying, I'm waiting, I'm what have you. Stop with all those thoughts. It doesn't matter. What is meant for you will find you. So you've got to have faith and trust that whatever is happening, it's happening for a reason. So if it means at the minute all you can do is get up every day, turn up for yourself, and that's it. That's what you do. But this is a very important period, I'm hearing. So very nice, lovely. Okay, it's not a bad thing. We will look into it in more detail, because next to it, of course, is the Knight of Scrolls. There he is, look. And he's like he's looking over to these gates, isn't it? Or he's looking over into the distance anyway. He's having a real good, but he's got all of these scrolls. It's almost like he's ready to take something on. Okay, and knights often in tarot are all about messages. They'll bring a message, they'll bring something. So maybe this is someone is making the decision of bringing you the message. So Spirit is saying, just have patience. All right, this feeling of I'm going nowhere isn't actually the case, because absolutely something is being prepared. Something is coming. He's going to make a decision to move forward at some point, the Knight of Scrolls. We'll read about him, because the third card that came out, of course, was the journey. And this is what Spirit is saying. You're on this journey, and let them take care of it. You know, everything is going to be planned. These ships are setting sail. These people are getting in, they're preparing, they're going to the bigger ships. You know, this all takes time, preparation. This journey is your journey, and that's what I said to you. Stay in your lane, stay where you are, and think about you, what it is that you want. This is your journey. Okay, so that's very beautiful. And then lastly, we had Adsum. Okay, and Adsum is a very strong, powerful prayer. Okay, and under Adsum we had the King of Roses, and that's a gift. That's a gift of love. And the thing is, it's about love for yourself. You know, gift yourself this love. Trust that what is going to happen will happen. Okay, you're not trapped. You're not stuck. No way can you ever be. There's going to be a decision. Something might come along that really will inspire you and take you forward on this journey. The journey card is just literally spun round to a reversal. So I'm going to read both for us now as well. And then we have Adsum. Okay, so we're going to read these for us now. Very important. So number 16, Caught in the Ruins. In the ruins of a medieval castle, there is an old prison. The bars are still intact, but there's no roof over the room, and vines grow over the stones. A man and a woman are inside, seated on old stools. A beautiful green forest grows to the left, while the castle ruins extend to the right. This card shows a dark or difficult situation that seems to have trapped you. It could be a hurtful, empty relationship, or an unhappy or unsatisfying job, a behavioral or actual addiction, or even a negative, sabotaging belief system. It has held you captive for some time and may have even begun in some past life, but there is a way out, as there always has been. It just takes some effort and determination on your part. Even in these limiting situations and actions are strong, they are self-imposed. The courage and strength required to change lie within you. You must change each faulty belief and every sabotaging choice as they happen. If you do nothing, you'll perpetuate your attachment to this dark situation. Like the crumbling castle, negative choices could stand for a long time to come. Don't let the ruins of your past ruin your future. You have the power to climb out now. And I just said, live well and meet people slowly. So this idea is, this is something that has happened over time. Maybe you didn't even recognize it at first. And then all of a sudden you sort of have this awakening and wake up and you think, holy moly, what am I doing? I did. And I've shared this with you before, 3 years ago. That was my awakening. And I was like, now I did have a catalyst. I had someone that came along with a message, with a change, with something that literally motivated me on my journey. And that's what I'm going to say to you. Maybe that's exactly what you're going to find. The King of Scrolls. No, yes, he is the king. He's not a knight. What am I on about? He's the King of Scrolls. I beg your pardon. I've just read that. Wow. So the King of Scrolls is a man of learning, and he can be helpful to you in a number of ways. That's what I mean. I had that person. So maybe you're going to get your King of Scrolls. That person, he may be in your life already, or you'll be meeting him soon. And he's going to take you out of this situation. He could also be a friend who brings wisdom through his own studies and spiritual practices. Be open to the guidance this man offers, for it could lead your life to exciting new directions. The journey. And it was in the upright. So if that's the case, it's interesting how he's looking over to the journey card. And it reversed itself. So I'm just going to read both of them because we must be aware of these things. Spirit is telling us. Okay, and it's the 7 of Roses, and on the back here, every rose has its thorn. All right, so there is just a little bit of a warning here of how you're maybe going to see something, because it depends also how long you've stayed in this situation, because fear can be a big factor of self-sabotage, and sometimes it can take a little bit longer than we'd like for us to actually make that leap of faith. As with any of the kings and queens, the King of Scrolls may also be a new love interest. And it's funny how under Adsum I said we had the King of Roses, and I talked about love then. So could be a love interest. And his wisdom is compelling, and there are likely to be many interesting and lively discussions. This card may also represent you or someone you know who is longing for deeper understanding and a greater clarity of thought, which would very much help you. So when I initially saw this, I said, this, you know, all the knowledge is here. Everything is here. So maybe that's you, you know, knowing that you can do this. You've got this now. You know, you no longer need to self-sabotage yourself or stay stuck or think that you are stuck any longer. A position in teaching, counseling, advertising, writing, publishing, all the like may be on the agenda now. That's amazing. A treasure trove of discovery is waiting for you, so let your mind and your life soar. What good news. That's amazing. And the journey card is here with you. 7 of Roses. There it is there. Okay, 7 of Roses. A seaport teams with activity as cargo is loaded off onto many different ships. 2 women on a small tender boat are on their way to the great ship that will take them on their journey. 2 men with their trunks and cases wait to follow. This card shows a time for a journey, a move, or a relocation. You may be taking your work or creative endeavors into a whole new direction, whether figuratively to a new industry or literally to a new city. However this journey occurs, it is sure to take you to new places and greater opportunities. Although it may require leaving something safe behind, This is not the time for staying safe in the harbor. It's time to find and explore new worlds, so get packed. Now, it did reverse itself. So it did say that it could be delayed or cancelled. But it says, but don't worry, because you haven't lost opportunity for these new travels. It just means that you need to be more patient and attend to what lies before you in the present. Your ship will return again when the time is right. So that's very interesting. And I feel like I had that a couple of times where I had this delay, this situation. And it was my thought process. It was me that kept myself. I sabotaged myself. But this person that was my catalyst kept pushing and pushing and pushing. And I really needed it to help me pack my bags and get myself going and change my life. Right? That's my personal situation. So you take what resonates with you. But be rest assured that you do have this wonderful journey ahead of you. The Spirit is saying, even though you might want, it might not happen immediately. There might be something that comes. For example, you might get an offer or see a job role and you go for it and you don't get the job. So it could be that, I've tried now. Now look, I've got all the knowledge. I know I'm right for the job and what have you. My friend did that. And I said to her, but you know what? You're still going to be working in the same place feeling this. So why would you want a job just because it's in a different department? Still the same company with the same toxic behaviors. And it took her a moment, but she recognized that. Now, she hasn't gone for another job. She hasn't seen it. Nothing's changed because she's still got to do quite a bit of healing. Because whatever she's trying to heal and what she's seeing within her job situation right now, this is her lessons. And if she just jumps ship, it's like out of the frying pan into the fire. She's still taking her problems, still taking her unhealed energy with her. And there will be another person that upsets her. There will be another situation in the company that will upset her, even if it's new. It might take a bit of time, but it will happen. So it's very important, this first card, to recognize what it is you're sitting with right now on a Monday, the beginning of a week. Because you can make those changes. And then we had number 22, which is add some. And add some is a magic card. A candle casts light on an open book held by a young woman sitting at a desk. Her eyes are drawn to the side as if she were distracted from her reading by a curious thought or someone nearby. She is surrounded by several people, many whom are somewhat translucent and glowing. An angel bends and whispers, "Add some, I arrive. I am here, I attend you." Add some is a single word that has many, many meanings. First, it affirms your own strength and focus in the present. So, present situation, you need to address it, okay? Possibility of what could change and the future. Again, it literally is turning itself around the whole time. You can use it as a word in command whenever you find yourself distracted from what's at hand. Say, add some "I am here," and feel yourself attend to the situation or person before you. The word also declares your arrival at your goals and all your wishes coming true. Say, add some "I arrive." And take a moment to see yourself reaching your goals. Absolutely. Whenever you get this card, know that you're on your way to the results you seek with the help of others and the glorious help of Spirit. The card also reminds you to be assured that no matter what's happening in your life, sharing their light and power and serving you in every way is Spirit that's always there for you. From the highest to the least, from grandma to the divine, an eternal community attends you. Say, add some, and take some time to attend them too. You can act on your promise to God as Spirit lifts you upon their shoulders. You are present for each other, and together you arrive at your dreams. So that is beautiful. That's like a wish card, really, for me. I love that. I really do. That is wonderful. Thank you so much. That's lovely. Okay, so we've got these beautiful cards on the table. Absolutely lovely. Okay, so let's go with our Spirit Tarot now to confirm what it is we're sitting with and give us a little bit of detail, a little bit of more guidance in terms of what can we do about this situation caught in the ruins, this idea that somebody, the King of Scrolls, is here, he's going to help us, and about our journey now in the coming days, over this week. We're starting on Monday, over this time period. What can we get some more guidance with, please, spirits? So caught in the ruins, caught in those ruins. You've got to, you know, it is about really seeing it for the lesson that it is. You know, all roses have thorns. So, you know, what is the thorn in the situation? Is it the thorn in your side? You know, I just heard that. Thorn in your side. Take it out. Take it out of your side. Remove it. Yesterday, I had to remove my dog's claw, you know, on the side here. And it turned right round. I hadn't even seen. She kept licking and I thought, what's she doing? And it had literally looped around and got into her soft pad under here. I was like, oh my goodness. And anyway, my friend had some clippers and we did it and we put medicine on and she's absolutely fine today. But I just thought, oh no, that's a horrible thing, you know, that thorn in your side. Take it out. It festers. It's sore. It causes pressure. Okay, we've got quite a few cards here on the table. My goodness me. Okay. We've got, I just want to check something. I don't think they are. Yes, they are reverse messages. So we have Page of Feathers, which is exploration and discovery. And interestingly, it's in reverse, under Caught in the Ruins. We also have the Knight of Feathers, which is action and focus, which is under the King of Scrolls, and that's in reverse. So the journey kept turning itself around and what have you. So Spirit is kind of saying right now, you've got some things you need to address. Maybe it's just going to take today. Maybe the energy of today. Maybe it is something to do with love for yourself. Maybe you just need, you know, I go for my walks and I walk up one side of the mountain and down the other side. And I started one side and I'm often like, oh, and I've cried from the beginning. But by the time I've got to the end, I've literally worked out, talked myself back into a higher state. This is why we needed this high vibration cards today. I think so. Absolutely. And also this grounding, the grounding with our vibration number 66 vibe card. Grounding ourselves, getting us back into the balanced sense. I think this is what is being said to us right now on the table. Because our future is, we do have this opportunity to change. You're not, you know, there's no roof on this. It's literally just this front bit. You're thinking you're trapped. You need to take the thorn out your side. You need to heal that last little wound, that last little situation. I'm hearing. All right. So we've also got the 10 of Shells, which is blessings and well-being. And I love that it's come out as well under this King of Scrolls and the journey. There's well-being, there's blessings and well-being after we take this thorn out of our side. Yeah. And I talked about health and well-being and spiritualism and what have you. So that's our little pelican with the 10 of Shells. So we're going to read all of this for us now. Okay, I'm going to leave those for a minute. Let's take the Page of Feathers to begin with. All right. Now, feathers are symbolize power, freedom, and celestial wisdom. Freedom and celestial wisdom. And as you know, I've always got lots of feathers around me. Always. Okay. Now, beautiful card, considering it's under the Caught in the Ruins card. So freedom. Okay. So Page of Feathers. Let's go there. Raccoon, exploration and discovery. Curious and playful, Raccoon loves to explore every nook and cranny of his terrain. And he doesn't hesitate to go after what he wants. Brimming with ideas, he's a seeker who is adept at solving mysteries. Raccoon is your guide in the craft of exploring new ideas and how to best act on them. With his bright and alert ways, he'll keep you on your toes. Fresh concepts are surfacing as shifts are taking place within and around you. Your boundless quest for knowledge, your breakthrough old programming, making room for new thoughts and viewpoints. Now, the reversed meaning of this: question everything and examine facts before passing judgment. Keywords: undisciplined, destructiveness, impractical, practical, and boredom. So take what resonates, my friend. When we thought about every rose has a thorn, idea of questioning and examining and making sure of things might just be what you need to free your thoughts, free yourself from what it is you feeling you're trapped and stuck. Of course, there are reverse meanings of boredom, impractical, destructiveness. Well, that looks quite destructive, isn't it? The old ruins and what have you. Yeah. So maybe you have been talking to yourself in a destructive way. Maybe that's what you need to focus in on and have a little bit more high vibration positivity. So let's get back to nature and ground ourselves, shall we? All right. So more feathers, of course, freedom, power. And we've got the Knight of Feathers. So we've got the page and the knight, one after the other. And we have a king on the table as well. Beautiful. So the Knight of Feathers, the coyote, is action and focus. He's got an inquiring mind and he's an intense observer, very much like the King of Scrolls is. Working with his resources, he doesn't let anything block his progress. Coyote is your guide in putting your goals into action, and he challenges you to strike while the iron is hot. And remember, we heard, because the journey spun back round into a reverse state, and on the journey card it said, don't worry, you will get your chance. Maybe the time's not right now, but because this is the action card, and if you haven't got yourself out of this court situation, obviously your journey's not going to happen, is it? It's going to be blocked. It's going to stop for now, just for now. So you're going to have to overcome those lessons and those triggers and those thought patterns and those behaviors and beliefs like we read. And you can do that by grounding yourself. You can do that by walking in nature, really considering and thinking about what it is that you need to heal. Focus your energy on communicating your ideas and demonstrate how much you're in control. If you feel conflicted in making your move, now is the time to grant enough faith in yourself to overcome fear. Be aware and informed and know that you will be able to deal with any roadblocks as they arise by adjusting plans as needed. Adjusting things as needed. Isn't that interesting? Maybe that's going to write that journey. But now it was in reverse, so we are going to read that reversed. So the actions have consequences. Think before making a move and pay attention to where you are going. So confusion, quarrel, impatience, and temper. So we've got something about patience you have to have, not impatience right now. So, you know, sometimes we are caught in situations because we've got other people to consider, and that's life. We're in families, we have partners, we have all sorts of things that we do have to consider. So it's not always as easy as just there we go. I mean, some people can do there we go. I've done there we go. But when I made my decision, it took another almost 9 months before I could absolutely free myself. And that was because I too was going backwards and forwards and in and out, and I also had children. I also had other things I had to consider. You know, for the first time in a 30-year relationship, I was on my own. So it was a massive ask for me. So take what resonates, but know you are guided. Know that Spirit are here for you. You have the card Add Some for that reason. Okay. Beautiful. 10 of Shells. And what is our shells all about? Shells are, they represent water, sea, obviously. They are symbolize harmony, peace, fertility. Cups are tied to the energy of emotion and imagination. And you have got the 10 of Cups, 10 of Shells, blessings and well-being. So something is destined for you that will bring you a lot of blessings. A consort of good cheer. Pelican recognizes the importance of family and friends. She encourages you to embrace your inner happiness, share in celebration with loved ones, enjoy the company of those you care about. Savor every special moment, enjoy what life is offering, and look forward to many good times ahead filled with pleasure and joy. Isn't that beautiful? And that's just underneath the journey card. So it's only going to take a little bit of change in your thoughts or what it is, your circumstance, and all of this will be in the flow. So it's about emotional stability, joy, harmony, blessings, well-being, peace, gatherings, communication, gratitude, and dreams coming true. Beautiful. Very, very beautiful. All right. Okay, so we've also got the 4 of Shells. So we've got the 10 of shells, we've got 2 feathers and 2 shells, and then we've got 4 more cards here that are going to go underneath like this, because that's what Spirit are telling me to place them as. So we'll have a look at them. And so 4 of shells under the journey that's in reverse is soul searching and reevaluation. Innovative at using new approaches to solve problems. The crane is here to help you renew your optimism. So possibly that is exactly what you need. This King of Scrolls, if it's not a person, it might be you that needs to be motivated in the optimism because of maybe feeling a bit stuck and a bit down. And, you know, it happens. You need a catalyst. You need a something, a someone. And maybe the King of Scrolls will be that someone as well, as I said. So let's hope so. Crane will guide you in taking the time you need to renew your energy. When you embrace something that you feel passionate about, you'll soon find yourself motivated into taking action. It's up to you to choose to see the opportunities that are right in front of you. King of Scrolls, he's got all of it in front of him. He's got all the knowledge, everything's there. The opportunity is there. Look at this. The pathway leads past these gates out into this beautiful horizon. Rest and meditation will deliver a fresh mindset. Take this time to reflect and regroup and redirect your energy. There we are. Gaia portal. That's what the Gaia portal is doing. It's bringing us back to ourselves, to our body, to nature, to being grounded. Contemplation, meditation, soul searching, reevaluation, reflection, refocus, and disillusionment. Wow. Then we've got more shells with our Page of Shells as well. So more shells, quest, oh no, sorry, wrong one. Intuition and inspiration, the frog. A walker between water and earth. Frog is your messenger in transition. And that's what I said. This is what it's all about at the minute. Helping you to reveal the song of your soul. He inspires you with a more rooted connection to your emotional self as you grow into something new and even more wonderful. Frog's a natural romantic with a heart brimming with love. He encourages you to express your feelings, as this will awaken passions and invigorate your heart. What did I say? Love as well. Infinite possibilities of the imagination will set you in motion to unleash hidden talents. Beautiful. I love this. Jump at the chance of starting anew. Exciting projects that strike your fancy. So as soon as you get out of this caught in the ruins feeling, the journey will begin. Something's going to take your fancy. Something you have maybe good knowledge about. Maybe this man, this person will come with all the knowledge and help you and align with you. and inspire you. So the keywords here: messenger, intuition, love blossoming, inspiration, passion, psychic, eccentricity, imagination, and transition. Absolutely amazing. Then you've got next to it is the 10 of acorns. And acorns are growth, strength, unlimited potential. Acorns are used in the traditional wands and are tied to energy of motivation, and you've got 10 of acorns. And that is dedication and responsibility in this. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. So the 10 of acorns is trustful donkey, carries the willingness to take on responsibilities. He personifies determination and bears a deep spiritual dedication to complete tasks. Interesting. Yet, donkey also knows his boundaries. He's here to remind you that when obligating yourself to personal endeavors and the demands of others, consider whether you're taking on more than you can handle. When burdened by too many activities at once, perception and creativity can be blocked. Is that what you're doing, possibly? Could be. You take what resonates. Your energies can be weighed down by overcommitment. Dig yourself out of the drudge by setting limitations. Break away from situations that are detrimental to your health. And we talked about health. And dedicate time for personal restoration. Yeah, this is what this Gaia portal is all about. Personal restoration. In clearing away the clutter, you're inviting deeper clarity and joy into your life. In turn, bringing back your personal power. So keywords are responsibility, dedication, skills, extreme effort, duty, and demands. Incredible. Then we got more acorns, and it's the Queen. The Queen, which is all about creativity and passion. The Queen of Acorns. Vivacious and loving. There it is. Deer awakens the spark of life's fervor in those who are around her. In touch with the freshness of life, she's ruled by her heart's passion. She's wired by boundless energy, and her sensitive yet fiery nature will keep her standing up for what she believes in. A visionary, Deer wishes to help you awaken your stronger essence of self-discovery. By tapping into your creative energies, you will manifest your dreams. Be ever alert to divine insight. Give yourself permission to radiate with self-confidence. May your spirit leap higher than it ever has before. Warmth, wisdom, passion, determination, honesty, innovation, leadership, and intuition and creativity are the key words. Fantastic. Beautiful. And just to be really clear, we've got feathers and shells and acorns on this table. Okay, so feathers and shells and acorns. Growth, strength, unlimited potential, power, freedom, celestial wisdom, and harmony, peace, and fertility, growth. Incredible. So caught in these ruins doesn't have to stay like this. Look at how beautiful this is underneath this. This journey can change now. And just to complete everything, we have a major arcana. It's as if Spirit is saying, right, pay attention, justice. Justice for you. Whatever you went through, whatever you're going through, whatever the situation is, it is going to be in your favor. You won't, if you're having to leave something behind, it's hard, yes. It's heartbreaking, 100%. It can be very unsettling. It takes a lot of courage. You have to overcome fear. But once you take that thorn out and you clean your wounds and you heal yourself, what is Spirit telling you? On the other side of all of this is justice, is a completion, is something that is going to be in your favor. But we're going to read this. Truth and clarity. You're going to see things for what they are. Like I have. I mean, honestly, for me, it's an amazing example of going through all that darkness to see the light, because that's truth and that's clarity. And it's so beautiful when you do, because you think, I could never go back. I would never want to. But sometimes when you're sort of pulling yourself away from things, you go, oh, no. Truth and clarity. We're going to read this one. Justice. And it's 11. And we had 111 on the table today. And we had the root chakra, red carnelian crystal. We've talked about the Gaia portal. It's all making really strong sense right now. Well, it is to me. I hope it is to you. Let me know if it is. I love to hear from you. Right, so justice. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. At the portal of shadow and light, the seen and unseen, Crow holds the gifts of ancient wisdom and sacred law. Her sharp perception illuminates the core of truth. She is able to discern what is fair, and she stands on guard to ensure that such fairness is fulfilled. As a bringer of clarity, Crow will assist you towards spiritual self-awareness. In standing by your personal integrity, you will awaken your authentic self. Balance is a continuous process on the road of adjustment. Weigh decisions carefully so as to bring everything back into balance. Balance. Justice often is depicted with the scales, isn't it? Balance. And how do we balance ourselves? We ground ourselves. We rebalance ourselves. We walk in nature. We tap into that nature's energy, which is the Gaia portal right now for us. Green. Wear green. You are the orchestrator of your life. Consider the results of all actions taken, as your actions and thoughts shape your future. Keywords: truth, clarity, balanced thought, self-examination, adjustment, cause and effect, and responsibility. Incredible. Absolutely incredible. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. All right. I hope that has really helped you. Let's get a high vibration card. Raise our vibration. That is what I wanted to say. Keep your vibration as high as you can. Yes, you might feel a bit trapped about something at the minute. It might be a little bit of fear there. It might be a few things. You may think you haven't got the talent, the knowledge, the skill, whatever it might be. Spirit is telling you you have. Just trust and have faith. Okay? Tap into yourself. It's coming for you. And if you haven't, if you feel like maybe you need to go and do a course, go and do it. But do something, move something to get you out of this court situation. Clear your karma. Clear your karma. And my high vibes heal the world. Isn't that lovely? Look at the rainbow around here. I love that. My high vibes heal the world. So it is about healing right now, but there is something to do with clearing karma. And so when there's something to do with clearing karma, it can be that this is why you're still a little bit stuck. There's a lesson that still needs to be learned. There's just something there. I want you to view it from a different perspective. Have your trust and faith. Get yourself back to you. Spend some time on it. Don't ignore it. This is a very clear indicate. Don't ignore. We've got a couple of cards that have gone into the reverse here. Don't ignore something, because it'll just come around again. Okay? And then this journey stays in the reversal. Yes, Spirit. I know. Yeah? So karma has to clear. And that's why if it's meant to be, it will be for you. But karma is something that you can deal with yourself. I'm going to read from the book about karma, because I think it's a good one to acknowledge right now. Clear karma. 102, which adds up to 3. Power of 3. Our karma is made up of the stories we carry in our energy field that contribute to our reality. There's a good chance that some of these are limiting and untrue. Often these karmic blockages are negative ideas about ourselves that we project into our relationships or connections with others, and then think others have about us. When you draw this card, the universe is releasing you from past experiences and encouraging you to release them from your field. Release. Yeah? You don't need to be caught in this anymore. It may help to have an open and honest conversation. We had that. Communication is key. With whoever you feel has formed a negative opinion of you. By taking the time to communicate with them about this issue, you'll give yourself the opportunity to let go of the old story and create a better one. Don't hold back from doing this, for it will allow you to open up your energy to more light and abundance and support. When you face challenging stories head on, you can release them from your energy forever and have a more centered worldview that allows you to navigate your future with clarity, free of the limitations of the past. We couldn't have had a clearer indication for our final part of this reading. So my friend, goodness me, I don't even know where 51 minutes has gone. That is incredible. Thank you so much for joining me. Thank you, Spirit, for this. Add some. Really am very grateful. I'll see you again soon. Please like and share and make a comment, and I love to hear from you. You take care. See you soon. Thank you.